Going on YouTube? Been a while. We've been pretty busy with work, and just holidays. Been pretty busy with that. But what we got going on today is we've got the Duramax here. Unfortunately, got no engine, but the transmission still in it. It's been sitting for a while, but we went ahead and took the fast off of it, and we are selling the fast off of it to one of the guys at work. And so yeah, there's a fast all boxed up, ready to go. Well, we're working on the race truck a little bit. Well, that's why I need to. Oh, here's the dash panel. We got this all cut, so we're running some new ISPRO gauges. I'm waiting on them. They got to build the Speedo and Attack, and then some of the other gauges they don't have in stock, so we're waiting on those. This is just a direct drop-in piece we had made, because I mean my Speedo didn't work all right, and I pretty much deleted most of the factory wiring on this anyways, and we got the switch panel all in there. We started working on getting this wiring done, so we have all that bundled up. What else have we got going on? We got the interior hasn't changed much. We just pulled back all our wiring so we could get that grommet out from in the hood, under the hood. Oh yeah, there's that. We got all those wires we got to clean up. We got the MSD relay block mounted right there. We got the, waiting on turbo. And we to redo that suspension. We got fan deleted. I did get a box of parts for another project. We got to do a timing belt on the Subaru. Keep that thing running good. We are doing a little bit of baking today. Baked a paint on this here turbo housing. But yeah, we're doing round 2. Bump up temperature and let her cook. Alright, I figured it's as good time as ever to talk about this engine and what the plan is, what the goal is on this whole project we got going on here. Now that engine, I got out of a junkyard a year ago, and it picked it up for $1,000 for the whole complete engine. It didn't look too bad when we initially looked at it and we tore it down. So we took it up to Colorado when I was on my way to get the Duramax and bring it back down from Wyoming. So we went and dropped it off at Mountain High Performance. Got with Bill and his guys up there, and we went through kind of a game plan. The goal was like a 900 horse daily driver setup. But I mean, of course that changed as they started tearing into it. I kind of upped it a little bit more. It has, so it's got cast piston, it's got Carrillo rods in it, it's got a girdle, main studs, head studs, has a Colt Stage 4 cam in it. It's got the head has been milled off the intake shelf. It's got a ZZ Fab stock replacement intake shelf. We've got the pusher intake manifold, intake plenum. But it's got oversized valves, heavy duty valve springs, Colt Stage 4 cam in it, heavy duty push rods. Right now the fueling setup is a 5x12 injectors on a maxed out 160 pump with a SXE 362. It ran pretty good. It was running 8.5 in the 8th mile, about 520 horsepower or so, and that's running pretty warm. So the goal with this is phase 1 of this truck is going to be just get it back up and running. We probably are going to get rid of the 362. We're going to go to a 364.5, which is what Power Driven Diesel, who built the transmission. That is a 1500 horse transmission, quad disc torque converter, fat input shaft. We are going to probably end up changing the transfer case and rear axle to a Dana 80 and a 241 DHD transfer case. Right now we've got the DLD transfer case with the Dana 70 rear axle, which it'll be all right with the initials, getting everything running. But so power driven diesel, worked on getting this turbo set up. We're going to run an HX or a freaking 364.5 SXE with a 488 over the top of it. We're going to do a side-by-side setup so we can run the hood stack and all that other top. So they said the fuel setup they'd recommend would be a Ferrol diesel stage 5 mild 13 mil pump with probably 5x20 injectors. I've done a lot of work on this, trying to eliminate all the factory wiring is eliminated. We're going to take that ECM off. We don't need it over there. But it's kind of a build update right now. We're waiting on a lot of things. Waiting on gauges, waiting on some freaking exhaust manifold, turbos. We did sell our old original turbo. So we did sell our old original turbo off this, which we found out was a WH1C turbo, to another YouTuber, Paradox. He's going to put that on his first gen as just a mild upgrade. So we're probably going to sell this 362 if anybody wants it. But that's pretty much the update for right now. I mean, the ultimate goal for this truck is going to be 1,000 horse daily driver, you know, track truck. Eventually, when it gets fully done, it'll probably go full drag truck. We'll do full bed delete and all that fun stuff. But thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. I try to update videos as often as my work schedule allows me to do it. But all right, have a good day.